Warning, the following video is extremely disturbing. You've been warned.
Here, it's not a girl though. This person, can you take this down please? Thank you, the ordinary girl. It needs looking into. I swear to God, it used to work in Tesco during lockdown, and it used to have a job in Tesco, and then apparently it's had some illness and now it's in a wheelchair, but then there's videos of it kicking its legs out in the wheelchair. But it's got this not Discord, its name's Tech.Amelia. Tech, T-E-C-H .Amelia, and she's hanging around kids. It's a boy, but it's like, we'll say she for the purpose of this. Hanging around kids, has got Roblox with helplines, with children answering the phones to the helplines. And look, she's here with one of the people from the bloody the Roblox, and he's a kid. Look,
which services does the group provide, Richie?
She's like this, twirling the hair and all that flirtatiously with this kid. Look, the hair. Hanging around kids.
Gives you meds, in the pharmacy, and in the whole store.
I work in the pharmacy on the Blowtox, whatever it's called, Roblox. Thank you, Puke the Grudge. Thank you. Honestly, it's all the videos. Look.
Like, why the hell does a
Roblox have a helpline with hold music?
Roblox group have a helpline with hold music?
In a library, they've met by the looks of it. Look, in a library.
So you don't get bored?
Exactly. Like, what would you rather, just ringing?
You're ringing your Cisco hold music.
What is the question? Or is the question like, why do we have a helpline in general? Or why is it with hold music?
It's Roblox, look, I'll show you.
Why the hell does a Roblox
but nobody knows,
have a
and I'm
helpline
exposing
with
it now.
music? Well, when we have a helpline, what do you have on it? Just a simple ringing?
The kids are running this helpline, and this is a fully grown adult who drives a car and everything.
Simple question. Simple answer.
Also, yeah, we have a helpline to support our members better, because most Roblox groups are just like tickets.
Ticket supports are so
They're so slow, and you have to sit waiting days for a reply, where it's with Blocksmart, you can just call up right away, get a response, it's easy. Oh God, you're calling them.
Hi there, thank you for calling Model Group. I'm recording your call. Keep my calling. Thanks.
Honestly, phone the helpline, it'll be kids answering the phone. I'm going to go on the profile and I'll show you. Look, this is the person. Take a picture now. And look, it's hanging around kids.
Hi there, thank you for calling Model Group. I'm recording this call to keep my colleagues safe. When speaking with our guides, please ensure you choose...
They're all kids. Watch.
You know you worked in cybersecurity when using... Hi,
Look, and it doesn't need this wheelchair, look. Watch. Watch the legs. Never seen anyone in a wheelchair do all that before.
This is why we can't have nice things. Now, you asked another comment, can I unblock?
And this is not what they sound like. They've got that Al voice, AI voice. Thank you, JP. Thank you so much for the hand up.
You for my story. I can't, unfortunately.
So please, can someone look into
only
this?
The real ones
You called? You called? Right, guys, how's it going? Welcome, thank you for joining tonight. Obviously, we're doing something a little bit different. It's been, like nearly 3 years since I've done a live deep dive. Usually, obviously, it's all pre-recorded and whacked up on YouTube. And this one interested me. Not only did EQ bring it up to me, as you guys have heard that audio there, the reason I didn't play the video was, you know what TikTok's like. They will say it was reproduced content. This is something we're going to be fighting with all the way through this live deep dive. So if this live goes down for any reason whatsoever, we will be resuming it straight away on Twitch. You can find me on Twitch. I'm the Fact Freak over there. Mods will keep posting that. Comment as a reminder. Obviously, trigger warnings all the way through any of my lives, really, because even if I'm being a bellend and just hanging out and being a dickhead, there still should be a trigger warning. But obviously the content I discuss and go into is always triggering. Now, I was obviously made aware of this account below me. This is their account on TikTok, Tech.Amelia. Now, pardon me, what I discovered was actually more than I thought was going to be coming across. Now, with this, I'll be able to show everything with you. I won't be able to answer comments. I'm just going to keep going. Mods are there to sort that sort of stuff out. So, this is Amelia. Now, if we go on to her TikTok account, which we're going to do now together, this is her TikTok account, alright? Now, we have Tech.Amelia, Lady Amelia of Scotland. Now, there's a lot of stuff in here to do with promoting a Roblox server. Okay, here's a video here. Now, obviously, Roblox is a game used by kids, but also used by adults as well. But I would say they have a very large player base of children. All right. Now, she is promoting the server, talking about the server, saying, you know, like how great it is. How great it is. People should come over. People should play on it and do all that sort of stuff. But then obviously she's also meeting people in real life, IRL, who she has connected with to playing Roblox. Now this video is already publicly available with 10,000 views, otherwise I wouldn't necessarily normally put this up. But this has involved her meeting up with children. Meeting up with children from that sort of playing sphere. Now, I think it's very strange. I think it's very strange that you'd be meeting up in like a weird public place, like a library or something like that. Whether there is parental consent is completely out the window. We have no idea. I would assume that this kid, just looking at them, is quite young. Now, I don't want to like hammer on that too much. So you'd imagine a lot of her content is to do with promoting the Roblox server to children. There's a big sort of emphasis on getting people onto that Roblox server and talking to kids. Now, there was one video that I found just a bit strange. If your audience, like I say, here's several videos here. There's another Roblox one. And then we have another Roblox one. I'm sure a lot of people's kids use Roblox in the chat. So, if you're funneling views from that game, what is this? This is weird, right?
And I realised you can answer the toilet phone from the shower. I want to try to demonstrate this without giving OnlyFans content for free, because it gets...
Like, why is it surprising that if you take a phone into the shower, you can answer it? Is this some sort of weird excuse to make sort of content within, like, that sort of space, if you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm going to be very careful with TikTok. 1 second. I'd be very careful within TikTok, obviously, but to me, this is strange.
Get taken down. But if you like push that wind away.
This is not like an unbelievable thing that if you take a phone into a shower, you can answer it and it will work.
It does come with warning. I once grabbed the phone, I think it was in Spain or holiday, with wet hands, and it like electric shocked me. But I think that's because like one of the wires was loose.
I just find the whole thing so unbelievably creepy. Parents, I'll just reiterate, check your children's devices, guys. Always check your children's devices. Unscheduled check of devices, because this is just strange. This is just strange.
But yeah, I can be on the phone in the shower.
It's just a bit weird. Like, would you believe it? If I took a phone into the shower, it will work. All right. Like, is this just some sort of weird excuse to film a video in the shower? I don't get it.
There's something slightly unnerving about having something wired into mains electricity, or say right next to your head.
Right. So that brings me on to exploitation. I think I'm going to be hitting bullet points really quickly, guys, so hopefully I'm not just shooting across too quickly. But there's a lot of exploitation when it comes to Amelia and exploiting children. Now, obviously, when we hear about child exploitation, we assume TikTok, once again, sexual exploitation, and obviously that is a very real thing. But there can be other forms of exploitation, things that we are more commonly aware of in the space of that sort of stuff. For example, different countries, different places, places even in this, obviously in this country and anywhere like that, where could exploit children to, say, work for below minimum wage or do a task. Do you know what I mean? Any sort of exploitation, sort of promises of something like that. It also can form very closely into the grooming sphere as well. Depends how much you want to sort of analyse, but there's definitely a lot of exploitation, and we're going to get into that. So we need to now move on to this whole Roblox thing that she's promoting and that she's talking about consistently. Now, she runs a website called, obviously, the Modelly Group, which is all about this Roblox server. Now, from what I can understand, the Roblox server is a game, obviously, where kids can role play working in a shop. All right. Now, if we look across to her LinkedIn profile, all this is all publicly available as well. So, you know, there's no sort of any issues here. But if you look into her thing, obviously you can see her work history, and she's well known for working within Tesco's and places like that. So she's obviously taken her experience working in retail and created this server. Okay. Now, what I find really interesting is that she lists this modelly.com, self-employed, and she says she's been self-employed in this job for 5 years and 3 months. So we need to remember that. She says she's self-employed. Now, to say that you're self-employed within this Roblox thing means that you are bringing home a salary, right? It's your job. Why are you not a registered business? Just wondering, like, if you're linking it up as, you know, your job, and we're going to go into it because you are definitely making money from kids. We're definitely going to go into that as things go along. So if you're making money from kids, this is listed as your actual job. Why are you not registered? Why are you not a registered business? I'm just going to put that out there. There is absolutely no evidence that I've come across so far that she's on Companies House or anything like that as a registered business, because I wanted to challenge the business practices of somebody who, just take a second, has children working for them. That's right. So this person who is listing this as a self-employed business on LinkedIn, but not registering it with Companies House, is actually on a voluntarily basis recruiting and using children to work for them. What are you doing? Have you got any sort of checks? Anything going on? How do you know how they work for that? Have you got parental consent? Have you got anything? If you were an actual registered business, there would be, I suppose, more legalities to it. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to exploitation. They are using children to work for them, and they are financially gaining. And we are going to, obviously, unpack that. I'm going to show stuff. And yes, Amelia, I did ring your hotline, and we're going to listen to that call as well towards the end of this deep dive. So obviously we've seen the LinkedIn, seen a profile, and then we'll move on to the website. Now, the website obviously promotes a Discord. The Discord is highly unmonitored and quite concerning. They have a call us 24/7 where you can call a line. Now, when you do call that line, you speak to a child who is working voluntarily for Amelia. For Amelia. Now, they don't hide from this. Look at this on the website. Who's in charge of this? Our group chief, exclusive as Amelia, aka, I'm not going to read the username, on Roblox and Discord. However, the day-to-day operations are mainly handled by our team of dedicated, passionate head office members, most of which have worked their way through our Boxmart retail community. That's the shop within the game. All right. Now, this is on a published website, but those are clearly children. Those are clearly children that are working within the call centre thing. You know, they've got the phones up and everything like that. Okay, and there is Amelia there, pictured alongside one of those children. Now, let's move into the whole Roblox shit. Alright? So, this is the server that they are promoting. Alright, this is the main server that they are promoting, where it is like a role-playing type server where people can go in and role-play like they're working in a shop, or they're a customer of a shop, or whatever else. Right? Now, this is how a child will access the game. Okay? So I set up a random account, I went in, I've tested all these servers, I've been in asking questions, etc. Now, when you go here to the box mart or whatever superstore that she's promoting, when you go down, you actually cannot access this game. So Amelia's promoting, she's doing all this videos, she's saying, get yourselves a great game, look at these clips, look at this, we've got another one in development, we've got this or whatever, come over. Now the kid sees that, they go over here, and what actually happens is they can't get on it. The servers are private. The servers are marked as private. You see here? Private servers. Okay? Your private servers written down there. If you go into the server tab, which I'll open up here just quickly and show you, you can obviously see no servers found, no servers found. You need access, right? You need access. Now, how do you get access? Well, you either join the Discord, or you ring her 24/7 telephone line, which is monitored by children. All right? Now, what those children will actually promote is this server. So it's a separate server. So what they'll say to you is they'll say, the main game, the one you've heard about, it's down. There's technical problems. It's launching soon. All these random things that are all promises, but really don't have a lot going on. So they'll say, oh, this is happening. But while you're waiting, what you can do is you can head to this server. And when you head to this server, you can go in and you can level up. So when you get a higher level, I'm surprised Frosty isn't in here, but when you can go to a higher level, and you get that higher level, you can then go into the server that's coming or has maintenance going on or whatever the hell it is. When you eventually get in there, you'll be a higher level because you've bought your way into a higher level, and you'll be able to do more within the game. Now, I've been in this game live, and it's all asking to buy the levels. Now, as a parent or anybody else like that, if you have a child that's playing Roblox, they have a currency called Robux, right? So if you were to get your kid like a voucher that they were then going to take to their Xbox or the PC or something like that, all right? Now, they would then, imagine you give your kid a voucher, and they've got this voucher, and they hear about this awesome game that's all over TikTok. This person's, promoting it on TikTok. Oh, I want to play it. And then they go to play it, and somebody says, oh, it's down at the minute. The game's down at the minute, but very soon, it's going to be back up. It's going to be great. In the meantime, we have this server that you can go in and level up. So when the server comes live, you can then play the game and enjoy all the privileges of being a higher level. So the kid then goes into this server, spends the goddamn money, and then never hears anything again. Now, I'm not just making claims here. They have a group here where people can talk about the game. And you can see all of these comments from users, whether the kids, whether they're not, need the helpline. The helpline is out of service. How do I work? Why is my rank not working? If you buy a rank, contact the helplines. This didn't work. Please, rank management. It's not call through, is it? I want my rank. Can you change my rank, please? I bought the server game a pass a while ago. Why haven't I got it? My rank has reset. Help. Hey, this game sucks. Hey, I have a question. This is based on this. If you purchase the Game Pass, the rank game, it doesn't work. Hi Amelia, how do I become a staff member? I bought it. I'm having issues claiming my rank. I need my rank change. So all of these people are going into this server that they are directed to because the original game is not working, and they've gone in this other server, spent their money. Look how much I'm scrolling down. They've gone there, they've bought their new rank that is going to lead them to be able to do more, and all of these people, the majority of these people, have just lost their money. And this could be your son, this could be your daughter, this could be your niece, it could be whoever, right? It could be a fully grown adult. It could be anybody who's fallen for this, all right? Constantly. Now, I know what you're thinking. Fact Freak, we'll have a deep dive, right? We'll have a deep dive. Oh, Christ, that's unfortunate. But how do we know that this is true? How do we know this is true? Well, you know that 24-hour line we were talking about? I rang them. I rang that line. And I didn't just ring it once. I rang it a couple of times. And when I did, I'm going to play you the recorded call now. And I'll pause it and I'll talk about it and stuff as we go along. I've got the video, but I can't put the video up because you know what TikTok's like. They'll say it's unoriginal context. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, obviously, I didn't want to push this person on the phone too much, as obviously they would just then disconnect or whatever. But here is the call.
Hi there. Thank you for calling Modular Group. I'm recording this call to keep my colleagues safe. When speaking with our guides, please ensure you treat them the way you would like to be treated yourself. For further information and for other options, press star. Otherwise, just stay on the line and I'll connect your call to the next available
Even Merlin's had enough.
advisor.
My face. What? This is a bit awkward because I said to them, I was like, I can't believe that this phone line is so busy. It's so busy. I had to go and buy a SIM card, right, from the shop owner. I had to buy a SIM card because they will not answer calls to like ID hidden phone calls. So I bought a SIM card just for this because I couldn't get through it. Hold detected. So that's them wanting the data. So imagine your kid rings them. So your kid rings them, and all of a sudden, what they do is they have then given these people their phone number as well, because the phone number can then obviously be tracked, downloaded, whatever else. I'm just muting this so you can hear the music. But I don't believe people are ringing this line constantly. And like I said, this is not a problem with Roblox. This is a person with Amelia who is exploiting the game to make money and is obviously using children to monitor phone lines, as you're going to hear, through volunteering, not being paid or anything like that. But Amelia is not going to be the first person to think of this scam. She ain't going to be the first person to do this. So it's something that we all need to be aware of when our children are going to spend money on this site. Hello?
This is Model. How can I help?
Hi, I'm a new player, basically. I just wanted to get on the server and it says it's private. I don't understand how to do that.
Do you mean the Roblox game?
Yeah, I mean, this is the support line for the Modelly, isn't it?
We couldn't have anonymous calls turned off, if that's what you're meaning about.
Sorry?
We currently have anonymous
You can hear in the voice, can't you?
calls turned off, if that's what you're on about.
Oh no, I didn't mean through ringing the line. I meant trying to get in the server itself. The server says it's private. I'm just wondering how I can join the server.
Yeah, currently it's private. Our game is currently down for refurbishment, and due to some issues, it should be back up sometime this week.
You hear what they're saying there, though? They're saying the server's down for refurbishment.
Maybe next week.
All right. and the server will maybe be active next week. And then they go. Now, I don't know whether this is a script that they're being told to say, but I rang 3 times, and every call, the handler sounded like somebody different, and they said that I should go onto the server where you can buy your rank. Right, you must be really busy then on the phones, eh?
No, not really.
Oh, really? And do you like, you sound quite young, is it like, do you get paid for this?
What did you say, sorry?
Are you getting paid for this, being on the phone?
No, it's voluntary.
Exploitation. Somebody's kid is monitoring a phone line. How many volunteers and stuff? It seems pretty unique. Every call is recorded, every call will be published.
Pardon me?
It seems pretty unique. There's a lot of volunteers, is there?
Suppose you could say so, yeah.
Alright, okay. No bother, right, okay. Thank you for the information. I mean, has it been down for long?
Yeah, not a problem.
I'm still speaking. Has it been down for long?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's been down for about 2 months now.
Been down for 2 months. It's just, I saw on, I can't remember her name, but I saw on a TikTok she was been advertising it. That's why and this person registers exactly who we're talking about. Was wanting to join.
Oh, I see. No, it's been down for quite a while.
Oh, is it only this server you guys have?
We've got a Game Pass ranking server as well. You could try and
This is the Rank It Up server.
go in that if you want.
Is that just to buy ranks?
Yeah, it is.
Do you not like risk your account by doing that?
Pardon?
Do you not risk your account by doing that? It's like almost cheating to get ahead, isn't it?
No, you just go into the game and you buy it through the in-game currency system on Roblox.
And the in-game currency system is exactly what I was telling you guys about. Like, you give your kid a voucher for Roblox, that's it. So they go and buy this rank to a game that is never fucking launched or never works. And the person who owns the server, Amelia, is making money off every transaction. Oh shit, I don't know if I followed this and things like that.
You'll get your rank.
Oh, so the game hasn't even released? Sorry, I'll go back here. Talking to her about the server. So the only thing available at the minute is something to buy to rank up.
Yeah, and then when the game releases, you'll get your rank.
Now, she made a mistake. She could have just been making a mistake. But she says that the game hasn't released, even though she's just told me, and I'm not going to go too hard in on her, obviously, but she's just told me that the game was down for maintenance. Now she's saying that the game hasn't released. So it's just one of these things where they probably don't know what they've got to say to funnel people into the server where people are spending money. Oh, so the game hasn't even released? It will be on YouTube, yeah.
Not the new one. We're developing a new one currently.
Alright, so there's one that's down and has been down for 2 months. There's one that is a developing. Is that the airport one?
We've got an airport, a road school, and a shop currently.
These are a few different games that they are advertising within their site, but it just says upcoming. The only one you can go on is the one where you buy your rank.
Development.
How do you like monitor it all? Like make sure that not the wrong sort of people are getting in the servers and things like that? Now this is worrying to do with monitoring. Now on the website, it says that this game it's 17 plus. That's their hardball. It's 17 plus. Nobody else could be on here. It doesn't even sound like the people that she's got working for free are 17 plus. Never mind that. So I'm asking, how are you monitoring your Discord? How are you monitoring the game? What is going to go on?
We don't really stop hackers. We have moderation tools like Adonis and stuff. Yeah.
But there's nothing to do with like monitoring like each person or knowing sort of verifying these people or anything like that.
Yeah, so in Discord we have verification plugins like Blocks Link, and in the actual servers we have loads of moderators in there.
Right, okay, alright. It's just because obviously like my kids play Roblox as well. Do you know what I mean? So just kind of making sure that it's a safe space. I mean, is there an age limit on the server? And there is, according to the website, 17 plus.
We can't actually age limit it due to Roblox's guidelines, so it is just sort of hope.
But you see, you can age limit it. If it's a private server and you need to verify people's ID before you allow them into the server, then you definitely can age verify it.
But as we said, there's loads of moderators there, and Roblox has good moderation as well.
Alright, like I thought it was a private server, so could you not just like deny people going in if they haven't verified that they're the right age, if that makes sense?
It's only a private server because the game hasn't been released. When the game gets released, it'll become public.
Once again, the game hasn't been released, they're saying, whereas before they were saying it was down for maintenance, but what they want you to do is go into the server where you're spending your money. Oh, so there won't be an age limit then?
Don't think so, no.
Alright, fair enough. Well, you've been very helpful. Is there any way that people are going to get notified when this is fixed?
Yeah, there'll be something in Discord as an update. I can put you through to one of the development team if you like, and you can speak to them more about the game.
I didn't get an answer from the development team, but I'll play the call out just for transparency. I mean, if you want to, yeah.
Alright, I'll try getting hold of someone.
Cheers.
Alright, please hold.
Remember to check your kids' devices. This is so important. But this is a scam that, as parents, you might even know is taking place, because you give your kid a voucher and you go, there you go and spend it on the game you enjoy. But they're getting scammed by people like this. They are definitely onto me. Yeah, I did think there were, like, to be fair, like I asked way too many questions, to be honest. Like, I was trying to be kind as I asked them, but, you know, 100%. I asked way too many questions. But at the moment, there's only things to buy. Yeah, the music is all very kid-orientated. Kids create music within Roblox as well, and obviously those songs then become like copyright-free. Nobody's getting paid to use the songs. I do make a bit of a comment about it, I'm not going to lie. Buy. So they want you to go to this website to buy something to get a better rank for when the game is fixed or released. The Fact Freak putting things together real time. And if you go on the group, it's just people saying, help, I bought ranks, da 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 da. So people are spending their money and there's nothing to do with it. Hello, Merlin. Yeah, I'm on hold. Can't wait. Deal with the dog at the same time. I'll speak to a member of the development team. I don't know why. All you can hear is just me trying to entertain Merlin on the phone. But yeah, this is coming close to the end of tonight's deep dive. I was saying before that I don't think... Obviously, screen recorders, share the world if you want, share the story. I will re-upload this on YouTube in the following week, but obviously I would highly recommend people go over to this account, start reporting stuff and let people know. This is particularly busy. I mean, they confirmed it, they said it wasn't very busy, and I wonder whether I'm being charged for this call, so it's just another money-making thing, innit? Exactly. Are you just keeping people on hold? I mean, imagine a kid rings from their phone. They're getting charged, you're paying your kids' bill, extra charges, all this sort of stuff. It's just money, and as far as I'm concerned, this is clear child exploitation. Thought somebody had answered it then. The music's terrible. I assume this is like free music. As I said that, she came back on the phone.
Hi, so I've just run around all the devs and I can't get a hold of any of them.
No, it's alright, I appreciate it. I was just like, I couldn't believe how bad the music was, sorry. Have you heard the hold music? It's terrible.
Yeah, I've heard a bit of it.
Is it stuff that's created in Discord or something? It just sounds terrible.
Oh well.
Personal.
I don't dabble in that.
Nah,
Anyway,
that's fair enough. Personal preference. Thank you very much for your time, alright?
it's alright. Have a nice day.
You too. Bye. Yeah, so as you can see, obviously, there's a lot of exploitation going, whether it's scamming kids to spend their money on Roblox to something that they potentially will never use, or using children on a voluntarily basis to monitor phone lines 24/7 while claiming on LinkedIn it is your job but not registering it as a business. This is all sorts of layers of crazy. Thank you guys for supporting me on tonight's live deep dive. It's been a long time since I've done a live one. Obviously, like I say, I will re-upload this onto YouTube. If you're watching it on YouTube, hit that like button. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I will catch you guys later. Peace, guys. If you want to bring awareness or somebody you want to speak to about it to me, in my link tree there is a contact facts option. Hit on that. There's a whole spreadsheet where you can fill things out, submit evidence and stuff like that. I'll try and help as many people as possible. Thank you for your support. You're all Team Awareness. Everyone who likes it, shares it, talks about it, you're all part of it. Peace, guys. Peace.